Alright, quick history trip. But don't worry, we're keeping it light. You ever wonder why weed, the thing making you relax right now, was illegal for so long? Let's be real. The war on drugs was never about the drugs. Nah, it was always about power, control, and keeping certain people in check. And guess what? Even today, that same blueprint is alive and kicking. Let's break it down. Okay, flashback to the 1970s. Nixon was in office, rocking those mutton chops, and he declared, "Drugs are public enemy number one." Sounds noble, right? Until you realize what his own advisors later admitted. In a 1994 interview, Nixon's guy straight up said, "We couldn't make it illegal to be black or anti-war, but by associating the hippies with marijuana and the black community with heroin, we could disrupt those communities." Like, they weren't even subtle about it. Fast forward to the 1980s. Reagan comes in like the grandpa from hell and doubles down. Mandatory minimums, mass incarceration, and full-on media fear campaigns. And guess who got hit the hardest? Black communities, brown communities, poor communities, weed busts, tiny amounts of crack, you name it, people went away for decades. Meanwhile, rich white kids, spring break, slap on the wrist, back to class. Here's the wild part. The science never backed it up. Even the government's own commissions in the 1970s said, "Hey, weed isn't really that dangerous." And Nixon's response? Bury the report. Why? Because it was never about health. It was about using fear to control people they didn't like. You might think, okay, but that's old news. We've moved on, right? Not exactly. Even though weed's legal in many places now, there are still huge racial gaps in arrests, even for the same crimes. And guess what else? We're seeing the same fear tactics popping up in new forms. Fear of immigrants, fear of protesters, fear of woke culture. Different words, same strategy. So why are we talking about this in 2025? Because these power moves don't die. They just rebrand. Project 2025, new name, same game. Crush dissent, silence certain voices, and keep people distracted with moral panic. And while we are making progress, like cannabis legalization, we can't forget the real reasons behind the old laws. Otherwise, we end up falling for the same tricks with new packaging. Yo, if you learned something new, or just vibed with the truth, hit that like. Sub for more unfiltered breakdowns. Because this isn't just about getting high. It's about getting wise. Stay elevated. Stay alert. This is Smoke and Mirrors.